right. Let us know who we got in the Chicago way today.
Shit, 6ixteenth, the West Side baby. Yes, sir.
16. I don't know why, but that name sounds oddly familiar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What you mean?
I don't know. The numbers like 16. The name sounds familiar. It's like I know somebody like with that name or something. I don't know.
Shit, I don't know.
Maybe it must be a common name.
Shit.
Yeah, but no, serious though. 16 live from the studio in Chicago.
Yes,
How
sir.
are you feeling on this? Wait, what time is it? I gotta make sure it's not midnight. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. It's not midnight. How are you feeling on this beautiful Saturday?
Man, I'm feeling tired, bro. I've been here since Thursday. Slept here since Thursday.
You've been sleeping in here since Thursday?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been streaming since Thursday. Yeah.
Streaming?
Yeah, I was locking myself in the building for like 72 hours.
Oh, okay. Hey,
yeah.
You be streaming like Twitch, Kick?
Yeah, pretty much everything, yeah.
You know, it's crazy. I've been trying to get into the habit of streaming anything, but first off, I don't have the equipment for it. And second off, I don't know which one I should be more into. So we're going to talk more about that in a second here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, though, eat, sleep, and breathe in the studio for good 72 hours. A lot of artists should have that work ethic.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk all about that motivational work ethic in a second. But let's get it all from the top. You could have been on DJU, 6ixteenth, Shauna, Corporate Media Cartel, Truth Teller, anywhere else in the world, but you fucking the way today, and I appreciate you for that.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you. Yes, sir.
For sure. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I've been taking a short mental break because, you know, everybody needs a little bit of a timeout, but you got me coming back doing interviews, so now I'm gonna get back in the habit. So thank you. So you just open doors for artists to get back into locking in me too in a way, because I took a short break. They didn't even know. Like yesterday, I was at an album release party. They was like, "You still doing interviews? What the fuck you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just had to take a little break."
Yeah, I feel honored to get you back into it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. But that's another thing. We go get into the topic of mental breaks and work ethics in a second. But we gotta take it all from the top. You are from Chicago, correct?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Hey, you and me both. What side of the city you from?
The West Side.
Well, I'm from out south, but it's all about you. West Side of Chicago, 290 in the building. I love the sound of that. So break it down. We all had different experiences growing up. So what about you? What was life like growing up for you?
Shit, I mean, it was tough. I mean, me and my family, we grew up in Lawndale, right? I mean, my parents...
Lawndale? What the
Yeah, Lawndale, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said London for a second.
No, Lawndale.
Lawndale.
Lawndale, yeah. I mean, it was tough. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Low income household, you know how it is. Roaches.
Yeah, you had roaches too?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, oh my God. Turn on the light, fucking millions down. Holy shit, yeah.
Them they keep coming back. Like, they just don't go away.
You kill one, 10 more spawn, like, immediately. It's just
like the whole purpose of killing was for you to move away, but he's still here.
For real, yeah. But I mean, it was tough. You know what I mean? Like, I never was like gang banging or anything like that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
More of that. Continue.
You know what I mean? Like, I was never into it, but like all my friends did. You know what I'm saying? And then I ended up losing a lot of my friends growing up too because of that lifestyle that they were in. But I mean, I thank my father for really, you know what I'm saying, keeping me out of the gangs and everything like that. So shout out to my pops, man. Hell yeah.
Hey, fathers matter.
No cap. Yeah. Makes a huge difference.
And before we get into the topic of growing up with a father and everything, growing up with friends that involved themselves in the street lifestyles and you didn't. Well, first off, walk me through that process. Like, was you aware that this is what the life that they chose to live compared to you?
I mean, I think like for a lot of them, it wasn't necessarily like a choice that they made. You know what I mean? It was just like, I feel like it was just kind of like the norm. You know what I mean? It was just like, yeah, like this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like a lot of their family members were like gangbangers too. You know what I mean? Like they were banging GD, banging this, and that. You know what I mean? They just, you know what I'm saying? Like the apple don't fall too far from the tree. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And a lot of them, like, realistically, ain't really have a choice but to get into it. You know what I mean?
And as a friend who stayed away from that, but still at the same time, your friends, like, did you ever have talks to them trying to like tell them like, I understand, but like if I could be around this environment, choose not to, you can too? You ever had those talks?
Yeah, 100%. But like, it was never coming from like a place of like judgment either, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, cause I never really had like that, like familial pressure. You know what I mean? Which a lot of my friends did have. You know what I'm saying? Like, they mama was gang banging, or they pops was gang banging and shit like that.
Mamas?
Huh?
Even the mamas was into it?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh shit.
Like they would encourage it. It was crazy. Obviously not all of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously not all of them, but like a select few, like for sure, they were like, yeah. Like they would encourage their kids to like be like, oh yeah, you GD. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, coming up and growing up, like I had somewhat of a similar experience and everything. I had a choice, and I made choices that I still live with to this day. But outside of all that, it's like, as someone that's a friend that's like of them, like I will have talks, like I will tell them multiple times, and it's like it'll be up to them to listen. But when they did listen, they would thank me later, because it's like, not only did I choose to steer away from it too, but like I gave them hope that it's a reason too. So it's like, as that friend, that's what I would encourage, like not just you, but anyone else. Like if you have some friends that you know live the lifestyle, but you don't want them there forever, like it's okay to be a good friend. They know you're not judging. Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Like a lot of people be feeling family and peer pressure, but more so with the peers. So as a friend of this, you did the right thing by just not being judgmental, but just letting them know like it's okay to not, you know.
Absolutely, yeah, 100%. Sure.
But on the topics of growing up with a father and everything, a lot of people that I've talked to didn't had that experience. So
absolutely.
So like, just walk me through it, like all the best things that we need to hear about fatherhood and everything, and how's the influence on you?
Man, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, my pops was a good father. You know what I'm saying? He was a really great father. So I can't really speak too much on, like, you know what I'm saying, people with pops that were like deadbeats or anything like that.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But I mean, it just hits different, man. Because like, my pops did the absolute best he could to, you know what I'm saying, like make sure that I was right, that I was eating, you know what I'm saying, making sure that I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, gang banging, making sure that I had my values intact. My pops is Muslim, so he like instilled like a lot of Islamic values in me. You know what I mean? And
Islamic?
Yeah.
So you would you identify yourself as a Muslim?
Yeah, I'm Muslim. Yeah.
All right. I want to make sure I pronounce it, but I'm saying in respect, Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
All right, but just make sure I'm pronouncing it right.
Yeah.
But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, but like, yeah, he instilled a lot of those values in me, and it's, I mean, still sticks with me to this day. You know what I'm saying? Be a good person, fear God. You know what I'm saying? Fear no man but God. And just knowing how to be a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. Being a man is not. First off, we are men in general, so we have to you know, be manly anyway. But the responsibilities, that's not easy, and it's not for the weak. So
being a provider, yeah.
Oh, don't get me started on that one, man. We can go there if you want, oh, bro. But outside of all like the trials and tribulations, what was some of the good highlights of the childhood? Like, it had to be some good growing up out west.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, one really great memory that stuck out to me was me just like going to school with my pops while he blasting Tupac on like this little like speaker thing that he had. His favorite song was Ambitions as a Rider. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yeah, man. Like I've been meaning to make like a remix of some sort about that, just for my pops, you know. But that's definitely like one of my best memories. And I mean, aside from that though, before I started making music, I used to write for my big homie.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I used to write songs for my big homie. So we would be at his spot, and yeah, he would just play like really shitty beats, and I would write really shitty raps, and just have him like record that shit.
You say shitty raps.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was
like
bad.
Like the songs was ass, man. It's your big homie, man. You was writing for him.
Dookie water, booty smoothie.
Bro, you was writing the songs though.
Yeah, but shit, looking back at it, booty smoothie, dookie water. It was dog water.
Yeah, you was sending your big homie clean off, man. But I'm assuming over time, like, it ended up getting better.
Yeah, of course. Right,
I will hope so. It'll like, ain't no way.
I mean, you can't get worse, right? If it gets worse, then shit, there's something wrong.
No. For some, it's certain niggas that it do get worse for. It is like, bro, just turn it off. You back?
Yeah, no cap.
Yeah. But so you wrote for other people as well in your career?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I still do write for other people too.
All right, so would you consider yourself as someone who has no problem being a ghostwriter?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's money in that.
Oh, all right.
Where should I get the money? Yeah.
Now, I would ask you to name some artists that you wouldn't mind ghostwriting for, but that would defeat the purpose of ghostwriting. I mean, unless you don't mind giving these shout outs and then, hey, we'll see who else. No, as a matter of fact, let's put it like this. Name some artists that you would ghostwrite for, but just so we can get an idea of how good lyrically you are.
Damn. Oh, shit.
Come on, you know you had somebody in mind. You can tell us. You can tell us.
Not too many people in the city really listen to him, but Black Bear.
Black Bear.
Black Bear. He's like a pop / trap artist.
Trap.
Yeah, like he's more so like a singer that just gets on like trap beats and shit like that.
All right,
bet.
Yeah. All right, bet. Well then, anybody that we all like might have an idea of that you would say?
Shit, man, I would love to ghostwrite for Vic Mensa. I would love to ghostwrite for Vic Mensa. Shit.
And that just became independent too. So and dropped his first independent project. So I'm pretty sure like he has a good time of writing. But hey Vic, man, if not right, let's write together. Collab.
Yeah. Come on. I would love to ghostwrite for Polo G too. Polo, I would love to write for him.
Now I ain't gonna lie. That's putting yourself on a good pedestal right there, cause Polo. All right, now we talking somebody who's known for his metaphors and wordplays too, and also he's someone who also vocalizes himself as well. So it's safe to say that he's an artist that can sing as well. So
yeah, absolutely.
Without auto-tune too. So
like he be coming around here a lot, books a lot of sessions here a lot, and you know what I'm saying. I be hearing him cook up and shit. I be like. Yeah,
sure. Hey, that's motivation right there.
Yeah,
especially as upcoming artist and everything. Just seeing another artist not maybe in the same building, but in a different studio, just hearing them work. It's like one day somebody gonna be saying that same thing about me, or I'm gonna be in there with them.
Yeah.
So you have met Polo before?
Yeah. I mean, like I haven't necessarily like formally like introduced myself or anything like that, but yeah, like I like walked up there to like help them fix something one time. And yeah, I mean, he was there. I was like, "Oh shit, that's Polo G." Fuck.
All right, bet. That's all right, bet. All right, so now I got an idea how you coming lyrically. Because like I said, we just getting an idea of how lyrical you are.
Yeah, sure.
But speaking of lyrical, and at the end of the day, any final remarks you'd like to leave about growing up in general?
Shit, man. Shout out to everybody out west, man. It's all love. We're all family, man. Shit.
Right, for sure.
Pretty much it.
All right, bet. Now let's talk about you as an artist.
Yes,
sir. How would you classify? What would you label yourself as an artist?
What you say one more time?
How would you label yourself as an artist?
Shit. larger than life. Like
Larger than life.
yeah, larger than life. Like really big sounding shit. You know what I mean? Like grandiose. Like, I like shit that just, you know what I'm saying, that like captivates people. You know what I mean? I mean, like whenever I do shows and shit like that, I really pride myself on like, I don't necessarily have the crowd like, you know what I'm saying, like jumping like crazy or like turning up and shit like that, but it'll definitely like make everybody stop and like listen for a second. You know what I'm saying? Or listen for a few seconds, a few moments.
All right,
you know what I mean?
W.
Yeah.
All right, man. And I'm glad that when you how many shows have you done?
Plenty, hella. Like,
all right, well you've done enough shows to the point where you know how to get how to engage with the audience.
Absolutely, yeah.
Crowd control is important as an artist too.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Now, what genre of music do you make?
That's a really hard question. I make like 8 different genres.
Okay, no what all have you dabbled in?
Yeah, obviously hip hop. When I was a teenager, I was making some drill music.
Okay.
Hella R&B, hella pop music, a lot of rock music. Yeah, hell yeah. Shit, I made dubstep.
Nigga said dubstep.
Yeah, I made dubstep. I made hyperpop, glitchcore, EDM, like dancehall. Like,
all right, bet.
Yeah. I literally just made a reggae song. Yeah, like today. I actually made a reggae song today. Hell yeah. Was
that the first song you played when I came in?
Oh no. Right, I didn't play that one. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we can check that out later.
So. 100%.
All right, now which genre would you say you have the most experience in?
Hip hop and R&B. Hip hop and R&B for sure.
All right, bet.
I grew up doing that. Hell yeah.
All right, bet. Now, with these experiences of different artistry and sounds of music and everything, first off, that goes to show you're a versatile artist. That's a good thing. But walk me through the process. Like, how long has it been since you have been making music, and what would you say is like the main challenge you face as an artist?
Okay. So, I mean, I first started off writing songs at 12 for my big homie, and then when I had turned 17, he had passed away. He got killed, and then
may rest in peace.
Yeah. I appreciate you. Yeah, rest in peace, the big bro.
Yeah, of course. You always gotta pay homage when it's due.
Yeah, and then I was like, shit, like, who am I gonna write songs for now? You know what I mean? So
yourself. Exactly.
So I was like, you know what, I'm just take it on. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna start making my own music.
Okay.
Whatever.
So you basically started your music career in a form of coping at first?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, man. And that's something that I've come to realize when it comes to artists in Chicago, from Chicago in general. Majority of the artists that have made music, they either have 2 reasons of doing it. First off, let's make it clear. People do not make music from out here nowadays because they have a passion for it. They do it either because it's therapeutic, they did it for coping reasons, or they do it for the one and only money. And that's pretty much why music is what it is today, but we'll get into that later. So, all right, bet. And you said when you was a teen, you dabbled into the drill music. Do you still make drill music now or no?
Nah, I don't.
Okay,
I don't.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But tell me why.
Maybe because like I see it as like a little bit destructive. You know what I mean? It's like, at least to like society in general, and to our communities. You know what I mean? Like it's destructive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel like drill music can play a part in damaging the community?
It most certainly could. I mean, you see it happening like right now. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing it happen right now.
Now that I can agree with.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I mean, what are we talking about in drill music?
Exactly what it is.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like just just like talking shit. You know what I mean? It's not just talking
Oh, it's more
shit.
than just
Like,
it's more than just talking shit. It's a lot too.
Yeah.
Especially if you're rapping with passion in it. And what I mean by rapping with passion, like this resonates with you well because you lived through certain experiences that could qualify you as such, you know?
Yeah, but not even just like passion behind it, actions behind it. You know what I'm saying? Actions behind it.
Actions and passions, yes.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the action part, what I personally want to say is, like, as far as drill music, the only way it could be like real destructive with the community is if you take it and you run with it in a personal way, to where it's
Absolutely.
like you let the music influence you to the point where the vibrations that gets in your head after listening to it, you replay it and connect it with your life as if you're actually living what the artist is talking about.
Absolutely.
And that you actually want to do some of the same things so you can connect more with it.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah. Like if you you know what I'm saying, are making drill music and you're just like, you know what I'm saying, just talking about your experiences and not trying to, you know what I'm saying, like necessarily get at somebody else. I think that's
that's what's entertainment. That's why I prefer drill music that have always been just strictly entertainment. Like, this is the life that I live. I moved on from it, but I'll tell you about it just for the sole fact that you can enjoy it because you know, understanding the industry. But it's one thing you're saying, I make this music because that's where I'm living and this is what I'm still doing even afterwards.
Yeah, not for real.
That's where the problem is at.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Now, with that being said, like, you realizing what all comes with drill music, that's your overall reason to not only stop, but would you encourage others to not try to pursue it?
I mean, like, I usually come from a stance of like, with music, make whatever you want to make. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody tell you to not make something. You know what I mean? Like, if this is the stuff that's resonating with you as an artist, make it. You know what I mean? Don't stop making it. Just because I'm sitting here saying like, oh, drill is destructive, blah blah. Don't let that stop you from making it. Make it. That's you. That's what resonates with you.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, and I would say the same thing, but the only thing I would encourage is don't take it too serious, and don't hold certain standards on the artist that's making it either. Because as a consumer of the music, you could pressure them into doing something that you know that you might believe they're not going to do anyway, but that could make them want to, just to have you shut up or just to keep listening to them, you know?
Yeah, true.
Like, an audience can pressure, this is something I learned, not just with drill artists, any artist in general. Your listeners can pressure you into making certain music and doing certain things behind it just to make you follow up with what you're saying. And on top of that, they can make you do things that you don't want to do if you could be persuaded by the audience. Like, as an artist, you want to keep putting out to keep them engaged, but it's only certain things that you can listen to when it comes down to them. As an artist, you should know what you want to give them and not let them control you. Just like, this is for you, but just enjoy it. Don't be nothing more crazier than that, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. And like, I think like a very like primary reason why I stopped making drill music is because I had got shot. You know what I'm saying? So I had got shot a few years back.
Oh, where are you old?
Man, I was 21. Yeah, I'm 25 right now.
Oh, all right, bet.
Yeah. I got shot like 4 years ago. And it was just crazy because, like, you know what I'm saying? It could all just been for nothing. You know what I'm saying? My whole life would have just been for nothing.
And we'll, if comfortable to talk about, do you know what was the reason behind? Not the reason behind it, but like walk me through like what happened like on this day that led to that event. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I was just with a couple of my friends. We was just at the corner store, just you know what I'm saying, grabbing some drinks, grabbing some like snacks and shit like that. And then like I wasn't gangbanging. My buddies were though, you know what I'm saying? But I was also making drill music, talking about the whole experience and also talking shit, like so on and so forth, right? So like they would like beef with somebody, I would like diss them in a record, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, their beefs or your beefs?
Like their beefs, I would be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know, these are my buddies, like, yeah. Like,
okay, that's the problem. See, in that,
yeah.
See, you don't. See, here's the thing, though. You don't gang bang. You never have. But this is something that I've learned from other artists I've interviewed. in the eyes of other people, you are who you hang around. Which is not always the case, which I keep trying to tell everybody. But in situations like that, that's a guilty by association.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with their beast, where you speak on it in a way where it's like you take it. Of course, just your friend. It makes sense, but you speaking on it in a disrespectful way towards them. So it's like you inherited it. So that's a guilty by association situation. But nevertheless, if people know who you are, that should be enough to like, oh, he just talking, but at the end of the day, it's just them. Don't you worry about that. But like you said, it could have all been for nothing. One song or certain thing that was said led to real life situations.
Yeah,
and you learn from that because most people they get shot, they'll try to act crazier even after that. But you took it, you learned from it, and you never made that mistake again.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's exactly like, you know what I'm saying, the whole situation. I got shot because I was guilty by association.
And most artists who do not have anything to do with game making in general, you make that type of music, you be around certain crowds, they would place you under that guilty by association act anyway. So if this is not something that you want to do, that's what you shouldn't do at all. Like make that type of music. That's why when I was asking you about encouraging artists to do drill music, like think about certain situations. Like you gotta know what consequences that come with things, you know?
That's true. Yeah. 100%.
But I'm glad you overcame that and you learned that, and I hope with you speaking on this subject in general, others can learn from it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Bro.
You know, I hope they do. No cap.
Yeah. So with the music that you make now, how would you say it not only resonates better with you, but how would you say it connects with your audience? Like how do people they enjoy it, or like they want to, you know, like tell you to keep going with this, or just go back to old ways? How like just walk me through the fan experience with it, you know?
I mean, I spent a lot of time you know, getting comfortable with like my emotions in general. You know what I'm saying? Getting comfortable with you know what I'm saying, sadness, getting comfortable with, you know what I'm saying, the feelings that are associated with traumas that I've been through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after I got more comfortable with that, I was able to, you know what I'm saying, bring that vulnerability over on into music. You know what I mean? Into my lyrics, into the way that I'm even, you know what I'm saying, delivering the lyrics. You know what I mean? Like it's a more personal approach. You know what I'm saying? And it touches on the heartstrings, you know what I mean? It touches on the heartstrings, but it's also not like, you know what I'm saying, not done in like an aggressive way, but like just a more emotionally like available way. Hell yeah. And I don't know, it just like from what I can see when people listen to my music, like it hits them a little bit differently than like any other person like coming through in the studio and just playing their music. You know what I mean? It hits them a little bit different. Yeah.
And on to the topic of like being emotionally vulnerable with music and everything. Like one thing that as men, the world doesn't make it okay for men to be vulnerable. It's like the only time they'll get a chance to do that is with music, which is part of the reason why it's therapeutic.
Absolutely.
And I feel like if anyone else that might have those vulnerable moments and they hear your songs, that's probably why they could listen to them. I mean, they listen to it because it's therapeutic for them, and not only that, they can relate to it. So I think that's, I think that's like a beautiful reason to keep making the sounds that you do, so that way not only it can touch them, but who else could it help? You know?
Absolutely, yeah, 100%.
But do you still deal with things such as anxiety and depression to this day?
Absolutely, yeah.
How do you cope with them, brother? How do you cope with them?
Man, majority of the time music, but man, therapy. Honestly, going to my therapist.
You recommend therapy?
Yeah, I recommend therapy.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, much love, man. Cause you do not understand. Like Young Thug recently just said like, if his woman go to therapy, he'll feel like less of a man. And it's like, that's first off, you taking that therapy thing the wrong way. But second off, the purpose of therapy is for, like, if you don't have nobody to talk to and you feel like you're gonna crash out with a case, you can talk to this person, and this person who is a professional is gonna tell you how to solve your problems and help you get to the root of your problems. So that way, this doesn't branch out into something they don't have to be.
Okay.
And a lot of people will only put that put their therapeutic music out there, but it's still not healing for them. So it's like, at this point, what are you gonna do? They take drugs, and it's like, bro, that's still not helping. That could only temporarily solve it by distracting your mind from it.
Just numbing it.
Exactly. That's all you're doing. But talking to a therapist, that can help in so many ways that a lot of people don't understand. So I'm glad you understand the reason of therapy. So how long you been doing it?
Man, for like the past 2 years now. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like one of those people that was like, man, fuck therapy, you know what I mean? Like, therapy ain't gonna work, you know what I'm saying? That shit not gonna work, blah, blah. I mean, it was a lot of pride, like, I mean, men in general, we got a lot of pride, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I mean, even opening up in general is, man, like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird at first. It's weird as hell. You feel weird as hell at first, but, you know what I'm saying? When I actually, like, went through it, I was like, yo, this shit helps. You know what I'm saying? This is actually, you know what I'm saying, like, helping me come to terms with, like, all the bullshit I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Losing friends helped me cope with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, losing family members, losing my granny, RIP to her. Man, like, it helps. You know what I'm saying? And they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And if you feel like your therapist don't know what they're doing, go to another one.
Yeah. Bro. And not all therapy. No question. Not all therapists might be the right therapist for you. So you gotta choose a therapist the right way.
Yeah.
And choose the best therapist that's best fit for certain solutions. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now let's resonate back with the topic of being out west, a Chicago artist from the West Side. Considering the music that you make compared to what you might hear from other artists, like, as you probably know, who's liked is liked, and pretty much everyone who is liked falls under the same category of drill music and everything.
Yeah.
Now, you vocalize. We need more artists that can be versatile, so that way Chicago ain't in the mindset of we only hearing drill artists and everything.
Yeah.
So, first off, do you salute the other artists that made it in the areas that they made it in?
Hell yeah. So, 100%.
Of course. Now, do you recommend that we only have artists in these lanes in order to be recognized?
Man, I mean, Chicago a tough crowd. Like, honestly, like, I tell a lot of artists that aren't necessarily making like drill music or, like, you know what I'm saying, that classic Chicago sound.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't got industry out here for real. You know what I'm saying? We don't got like too much room for other shit over here.
I do hate that you feel that way, and that's why I wanted to ask you, like, what do you feel like is needed for us to bring this side of the Chicago artists out? Not just from the West Side, but Chicago in general, because it's okay to have a variety of sounds and different type of artists as well, but it's just like, for some reason, it's like, it feels like it's harder to be heard if you're not doing X, Y, and Z, you know?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like we just need to break stigmas, you know what I mean? Like, stigmas of, like, okay, oh yeah, he's vocalizing, man, he must be soft as hell, or like this and that. You know what I'm saying?
They be having that stigma.
But sometimes, yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Like, there's been plenty of times where, like, I would be in a studio session, right? And majority of the artists in the room are, you know what I'm saying, just like hard rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like, they're just, you know what I'm saying, talking about X, Y, and Z, right?
Of course.
And then, you know what I'm saying, I'll play my music, but there will be like this isolating feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like dismissal. Just like, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then when I go to rooms like outside of Chicago, right? When I go to studios outside of Chicago, it's a lot different. It's like a hell of a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll play, you know what I'm saying, records I'm vocalizing on, doing harmonies, you know what I'm saying, like all these great singing things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it'll just be like a hell of a lot more like well received than like anytime I play music out here in Chicago.
So that's okay. So I think I see where the problem is. Artists in Chicago, they've been so. I don't want to say mentally programmed, but that's really what it is. They've been like so mentally surrounded by the environments. It's like the only music that they probably can perceive to enjoy is the ones that resonates with them in their environment, what they've seen, or what they've seen other people in Chicago have made accomplishments from, which happens to be that.
Yeah.
But if people know like it's more to life than just what you see in Chicago or what you might see others from Chicago accomplish, then that would be like, okay, maybe I can listen to this now. Because at one point in time, no one was thinking too much of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. At one point in time, like music was exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but I also think like, shit. Like at the same time, it also makes it a bit easier to stick out.
Is that?
You know
it does. Because it's like they'll know. Okay, I done heard XYZ. All these other niggas, they sound like each other, but it's like I know I'm gonna recognize you because you don't sound like these guys.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
But also another thing that I do feel like is a problem, like when it comes down to artists that's vocalizing, it's like majority of the Chicago artists that do blow up with singing are women.
That's true.
And it's like and that's like I can name like a good 5 of them too. It's like the women that has blown up off music mostly involves singing. Because we don't have a lot of male artists outside of Jeremiah that's on the R&B note, that might be a little bit of a hard stigma to accomplish too, you know?
Facts, yeah.
So I do feel like if we had like more male artists that sings in the industry, that could change the dynamic for music in the Chicago scene overall as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like, bro, motherfuckers gotta start singing. Go crazy. Do your thing.
And what's crazy is artists like Polo G, he might be I don't think a lot of people classify him as a drill artist. But when he first came out, he was. But as of right now, what is he doing? Singing.
Okay.
I mean, that's what he's mainly doing. Though we still known for being in both lanes here. But the point is, like, the artists that we do listen to, they don't mind vocalizing as well, because even they're tired of it, and that's what everybody is noticing too. So, do you feel like R&B is dead? Because that was a statement that came out 2 years ago, and I don't feel like it is.
I don't think so.
But it's just not noticed because of we're too saturated with what we're rap.
Yeah, for sure. Just because we're hearing like a whole lot of drill, a whole lot of like trap, a whole lot of hip hop like in this city.
That don't mean that's what the entire world is hearing.
Exactly. Like this world's a big place. It's a big place. You know what I'm saying? It's not a small world. You know what I'm saying? Like once you like venture out, you're gonna be like, damn, in this section, like hip hop's like not even there. You know what I'm saying? Like for the most part, right? Like you go like in states where like, you know what I'm saying, country is like the biggest genre. You know what I'm saying? You go to even abroad, right? You go to India, their main genre isn't hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You go to like there's so many different places you could go to. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop and drill and all that shit is not the main genre everywhere. You know
all right, thank you. Now we're getting somewhere. As much as we talk about drill and everything, that's just from a Chicago standpoint.
Yeah. Go
on the rest of the world. The rest of the world may not even be talking about that. So just because we feel like that's all we hear doesn't mean that's all the rest of the world hears.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So I'm glad you realized that too. But I feel like the reason that you're able to, excuse me here. I feel like the reason why you're able to point that out is because you're someone who had the lessons and is traveling to you had basically you was able to travel the world. You got the experience to the rest of the world.
Absolutely.
You got the resources to travel. If more people was able to travel and see what else the world has to offer, they will realize what's there.
Okay.
And what's not only there. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
So I like that you was able to experience that. So do you plan on moving out from Chicago in general? Because that's something I do encourage artists to do if they want to be, mainstream because you don't want to just focus on one city here, especially the one you're from. But yeah, you plan on traveling outside the city and moving out?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, even though I've been, I lived in Chicago my whole life. I don't know. Personally, I feel like a nomad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily want to stay in one place for too long. You know what I mean? I want to, I'm saying, go to one place, be there for a little bit, go to the next, be there for a little bit, and just see the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Experience different cultures. And I mean, that's only just going to drive inspiration for music at the end of the day. Your experience is just going to drive it. Hell yeah.
All right, bet. Then with that being said, what's one thing that you will always encourage artists to think about when it comes down to like making music and being in the music industry in general?
Stop thinking so much. Stop thinking so much. My main thing with music is like, you could put in whatever you want into your DAW, into whatever software you are making music with. But you could always take that shit out if it don't sound right to you. But stop thinking so much to the point where you can't put shit in to take out to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So put whatever down. Stop thinking so much about it. You could always take it out. You know what I mean? No one's forcing you to keep it in there.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm glad you realized that. But now let's also talk about today's time. The year of 2025.
Yes, sir.
It is now officially the content era. We are in the world where in order to promote music, you have to evolve in a way where it's entertaining content for people. And that's where streaming kicks in. You was just talking about streaming and everything too. So now walk me through it. You stream from time to time?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, bet. When was the last time you streamed?
Today. Yeah, earlier today.
All right, bet. Yeah. Now, I personally myself am interested in this because of the sole fact that it's like, just because of the sole fact that it's like, I've been told by people who are streamers that I can be. And I have the personality for it. It's like,
so yeah, 100%.
Oh, you feel like so too?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Okay, now the problem with me is like, even though this, like, I'm 22, so this is really my era and my generation and everything. But growing up, I've always been hands-on. Like, in order for me to learn something best, someone has to be there walking me through it step by step. You know, I try looking at YouTube videos. Like bro, sometimes I have to get bored looking at that shit.
Yeah, no,
so just
for real.
Walk me through it all. Like, what is all the steps that you took to become one, and what's it like being one for the most part? Like, just walk me through it here.
I mean, shit, it was just like, I didn't necessarily know how to stream to begin with, but one of my producers that's based out of here too, Don Rob, he had like this whole like template for like streaming and shit like that, so I could like hook up like my music software on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, have people be able to like listen to like what I'm making at the moment, and like he just showed me like 3-4 buttons, the only 4 buttons I really needed to know how to use, and then it was just raps from there. I was like, all right, bet, for sure, I'm just finna do this shit. Hell yeah. But I mean, like, honestly, I just get up on stream, just honestly act a fool, bro. Make music, invite some people over, make music with them, have fried ass conversations. Shit, fuck around, like play chess while making a song. I'm really big on playing chess. Shit.
Yeah, I'm a chess player myself.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's something we can get into.
No cap.
All right, bet. Now, do you feel like streaming is just as easy as it is? I mean, no, it's easy as it looks.
Nah, I mean, I guess it depends, like, if you're a full-time streamer or not. Me, I'm just part-time streaming. You know what I mean?
Part-time streaming.
So I mean, it's pretty easy. You know what I mean? I could just, you know what I'm saying, pop in the stream. You know what I'm saying? Do my thing for like a couple hours and just leave it alone. But for people that are like full-time streamers, I couldn't imagine doing that. I couldn't imagine doing that, because I mean, I'll get burnt after like 2 hours of streaming. So seeing people like Carson Nat and like Speed like doing this shit like 24/7, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. That shit would be really tough. That shit would be really tough.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, that's like one of the hardest things to do. Like stream on a daily basis, and also like, first off, the way that guy does it, like, he has no choice but to stay up. Like, when do you sleep?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and on top of that, your whole life is on display.
Literally,
your whole life is on display.
Yeah, and it's like, you make your life so lit and available. It's like, in order for artists to like, you know, like get their promotion things going on because everybody's watching you, we had to show up and see what the fuck. We had to show up and see what you doing, and then tell them what we got going on.
Yeah.
Like, everybody, like when you stream to a certain point, it's like everybody got to go to you and kick it with you to get their point across.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. For real.
And is that a goal that you want to achieve as a streamer?
Hell no. Hell no.
All right, man. Then now, why not? Like, cause it's like, it would be nice to just like everybody wanted to come kick it with you for a second, but you don't want that. So elaborate.
Yeah, I mean, like for the most part, like I'm a bit of a private person. You know what I mean? Like I don't want, you know what I'm saying, like,
oh yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying, like my whole life on display all the time, but. Honestly, if I was making that type of guala though, if I was making that type of money like Carson is, and like Speed is, and all these like really big streamers.
And the crazy thing with them is like, it took them so much time before they could.
Facts, yeah.
And the thing is, they're not private people, so they don't really care.
Okay.
If you're someone who's streaming, but you know for a fact that you're a private person and you don't have too much of the patience to keep doing this, then you might want to take a step back from it.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to recommend you becoming a streamer if you know for a fact that you got a lot of uncomfortabilities with it. So yeah, you gotta like work your because you go out to work your way through it. And on top of that, people think you certain things you have to do as a streamer, and it's like sometimes that's what you have to do, but you might overdo it, and that's what you don't want to do. You don't never want to overdo it as a streamer.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. A lot of that stuff gonna take time, but yeah, though.
For real.
So, what's your overall goals with that, or is there a certain deadline that you have with streaming? Like how long are you gonna keep doing this?
I mean, I think it'll be everlasting, to be honest. But it just I don't really ever see it becoming like a full-time thing. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy streaming. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, it just can't be full time. Like I can't do this shit 24/7. Like it's gotta be limited. I mean, like a max stream probably like 12 hours. That after that I'm cooked. I'm overburnt. No cap.
Yeah. Probably. Now, when by the time we're done here, just walk me through what all the equipment that you use for it, because I want to get started at some point, but I need to stop procrastinating. So yeah, we can talk about that later. Yeah, no. Any advice that you want to give to anyone that is streaming, or that might have a potential streaming career or thinking about it?
Shit, man. Honestly, I'm probably not a good person to give them advice, man. Like,
well, okay, well, I respect the honesty.
Hell yeah. No care. I mean, shit. There's plenty of like really successful streamers that give out advice to other streamers on their stream in general that would be much better for you to watch than hear me yap about that shit. No cap.
All right, man. Now, is there anything that you want to that we haven't talked about in general that you do want to talk about real quick? Yeah, I just got more questions and everything, but I just want to like make this an open discussion thing.
Yeah. I mean, damn. That's an interesting question by itself. Shit, I didn't even really think about it. No cap. I was just going what you were talking about.
Yeah, no cap. And one thing with interviews, like most interviewers, they it's been led to believe that you got to ask all the questions and it's up to you to be answering everything. But like y'all keep forgetting, like this doesn't have to be just questions and answers, because it's like, okay, either you're interrogating me or you just trying to make this shit boring.
Yeah,
it's like, how long you gonna keep doing this shit? Like me personally, I get annoyed when somebody just asks me question after question after question, bro.
Shit.
I'm not gonna keep answering questions all day. So I'll be going to my interviews to be like, let's talk, you know. Like in case you have noticed, I've been trying to I've been conversing this whole time. I'm just straight asking you. But yeah, though, anything you do want to talk about? 'Cause I do got a few more questions. I just wanted to make it.
Yeah, honestly, bro.
Break it down.
I want to talk about AI music.
Oh yeah,
AI music.
That's gonna be the end of music right there. Hey,
shit.
Don't let AI. Hey man, why do we have AI music in general? What was the purpose of that?
Bro, see, look, I could understand like why they would make like an AI music tool to like assist you with making music, but bro, the way AI music going right now, making full-on records in a matter of seconds. And I'm not gonna lie, some of that shit kind of hot. Like I was like peeping through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a bit curious. I'm like, oh, what does it sound like? You know what I'm saying? Can't be as good as, you know what I'm saying, real music, right? Mm-hmm. Not gonna lie, AI music kind of shitting on some people right now. Like, it's kind of wild. You know what I'm saying?
Technology that's not even a real person making better music than the real people that's making it is insane.
Wild as hell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, like, there's just this crazy, like, uprising, just hella artists being, you know what I'm saying, like, born into the industry, like, every month. Like, right, every other month you hear of, like, 2, 3, 5 dozen new artists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That are making a little bit of noise.
Do you think we'll one day get to a point where AI will literally take... Like, have you ever seen that movie, iRobot?
Yeah.
You think AI will ever get to that point?
Not to that point. Not to the point where like they'll become like sentient beings and anything like that. Cause like, see, like I do have like a day job too. Like I'm like I like self-taught myself how to like code and shit like that.
Okay.
And
cool.
yeah, so like what I do work in is machine learning engineering. So I work at IBM on Wecker.
All right. Hey, what you should do for TikTok, like make videos explaining technology so people can learn from it. Continue.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so like I help develop like specific AI. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see, you know what I'm saying, like it making sense for iRobot to, you know what I'm saying, become a real thing. You know what I mean? Because like an AI is only as good as its creator. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really code an AI to be like, okay, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, think for myself and have original thoughts and, you know what I'm saying, become this sentient being that could go against, like, you know what I'm saying, humankind and shit like that. Like, because, I mean, how would you even code that? You know what I'm saying?
You would have to be a real diabolical person to want to even code that anyway.
No cap. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you would first have to be like, yeah, fucking Dr. Doofenshmirtz or some shit. Like,
you said Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
No cap, you have to be some fucking crazy motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
No cap.
For sure. Don't program a Megan robot. I'm telling you that now. Yeah.
Nah, hell nah. For sure. I wouldn't even know how to do it.
All right, so we're never gonna get to the point where AI can literally take over everything in the world.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, because like I seen ChatGPT. It's so many people that rely on that shit. It's like it's one thing for Google. Okay, fine, whatever, information. But ChatGPT is damn near talking back with you. So it's like, bro, don't be too reliant on AI, and don't ever get too comfortable with it to the point where it can become smarter than you. Make sure AI knows at any point you can get turned off.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, the thing is with AI, like, I would say AI is smarter than you at the moment, but the one thing that AI can't do that all humans do have is original thought. You know what I'm saying? Original thought. You know what I mean?
All right, bet.
AI can't produce something that, you know what I'm saying, isn't inspired by something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like AI has to learn from something. You know what I mean? That's why they call it machine learning. You know what I mean? Because it has to learn from something to generate something. You know what I mean? With humans, like, you can have original thoughts. You know what I mean? When you make a record, like, on whatever, you can do something completely original. You know what I'm saying? You have the ability to do something completely different than anybody has ever made ever before. I'm saying AI can't do that. They have to be inspired by something else.
Right, I bet.
Yeah.
And that's how human can always remain the superior race.
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%.
Now with the talk of therapy and everything, just run it down because I'm always doing this for everybody. How are you feeling mentally?
You know,
You in good space, bro?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, aside from being locked in this building for like over a couple days, shit.
Well, today's the day you can. Today's the day you can leave. It's been officially 72 hours. It's Sunday, so you can walk out that door any time.
No cap. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but no, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How about you, bro? You doing good?
I took a mental break because I have not been, but I gotta get myself back at it, and I have a plethora of problems.
Shit, man.
But
Sorry to hear that, bro.
I appreciate you, but majority of them got solved. It's just the major ones that can get solved, and it will do as time go by. And I keep faith in God as well, and I keep praying. And lately, that's why I've been doing more. Like finding my relationship with God and finding peace within myself. So that's something I had to really work on. And then I also had to set new goals and aspirations and things of that matter. And also try not to value too much material, because lately I've been putting materialistic things into high value places, which I shouldn't have been doing. So that's been like causing real stress for me. But overall, as of now, I've been learning more, putting myself in a better place, and I'm glad I have the emotional intelligence to realize that what state I'm in right now, and how I can handle things differently. So I'm glad I'm doing better. But if this was like last month or a week ago, I was a completely different person. Trust and believe.
Yeah, nah, hey, bro, you got this, bro. Just keep going, bro. God on your side, for sure.
And God's on our side, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we saying God-fearing man.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That being said, anything that you do want to let people know, just before we get up out of here and everything, 'cause I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you're ready to get up out of here anyway.
Shit, man. I'm finna plug my socials right quick, man. Fucking 6ixteenth on everything, man. 6ixteenth.
Not the number 16, 16th.
Yeah,
like the 16th day of the month.
Yeah, but more so for 16th and Sawyer. That's where I grew up.
Okay, all right, bet.
Hell yeah.
So you take your block with you everywhere you go.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's crazy. The reason why I took 16th and not Sawyer was because my big homie who I was writing for, his rap name was Sawyer. Yeah, and then when he had passed away, I just took the other street sign, like kind of like making my whole career like a tribute for bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you've done the most when it comes down to honoring your people.
Yeah.
Outside of Sleazy World Go, because like he carried that name Sleaze with him everywhere he go, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Before we get out here, just some words of encouragement. 25 years of living, you've overcome so much, and I feel like, based on what I mean, you are outstanding young man. You're very intelligent, right? Things of that nature, and you also know what you want to do in your life. So, as you continue, of course, be mindful who you're around. That guilty about association thing, but you already know that. But hopefully, as you keep working, you will be able to inspire others and influence others. So, everything that you're doing right now, just keep doing it and keep working, because eventually the industry gonna grab you, or you gonna step in that door, and then you gonna be able to change the narrative on a lot of things. But what I do hope that you do is try to keep in mind of who else is in the city that has a different sound that you can also help influence as well, and also help bring up from the ground. Because the more we support ourselves, the more we can support each other.
Absolutely.
And the more we bring diversity into the music industry in general, the less we can hear music getting watered down. In order, like everything that you're saying right now that you're seeing less of, once you accomplish your goals, make sure that you change that. So that way, when you're there, you don't keep seeing that. Because if you remain within what you see, you won't be able to grow everywhere else that you haven't. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind as you go, my boy.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, for sure. With that being said, let's go ahead. I'll see you when I see you. Maybe we can get a part 2 in one of these days so we can talk more.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see where things go for you from here.
Hell yeah.
Ciao.
Chicago Wave, what's your message to the youth?
There's a million things I could say to them, but if there's one thing that they need to know that I feel like they should know, I'm here for them.